International Women's Day. So for those of you who don't know this about Instagram, it has slightly more female users than male, about 60-40 split. It's a little, 60-40, I'll call it that. And Instagram has also been pretty instrumental in in creating space for important changes within our society by giving people a platform. We saw that across a lot of different social media platforms in the last few years. Things like the Me Too movement or Time's Up have, been a grassroots phenomenon that's largely taking place on social media platforms and growing from there. So I think it's really important on International Women's Day on an account like this, which is predominantly talking about Instagram, to acknowledge the role that social media can play in shaping our cultural narrative. And I did a previous video that talked about what can go wrong when some of the people writing security codes for that don't understand who they're impacting, but you can see that video for that one. And I wanted to also talk about today this amazing thing that I see on Instagram of women supporting other women, and I know that I'm really lucky to have some great people in my world who are lovely and awesome and helpful and support me, and I really appreciate that. And I know that Instagram is a place that really benefits from that kind of support and encouragement of one another. I think what I've seen as well a lot recently is some amazing collaborative accounts of women in business, or women, not necessarily in business, different kind of groups coming together, which I see as a new community kind of model for Instagram accounts, which I think is really interesting to see where that goes, because Instagram isn't really set up for that. So I think that's really interesting, and perhaps also a reflection of the fact that 60% of Instagram users are women or female. They might, there's some younger females on this as well, and it's not exactly 60%. I think it's about 58. But there are slightly more females on this platform than males, and I think that that's really interesting for such that these new collaborative spaces are coming about, and I think that that's a reflection of the kind of culture that we want for the future. I think as well on International Women's Day, it's really important to celebrate a lot of the fantastic accounts that are doing really important work for women, creating space around breastfeeding in public, or women in the workplace, or this amazing movement called Lean Out, which is all about transitioning away from patriarchal systems of employment and into more creative ways of doing business. So there's a lot going on, and today I really wanted to hear from you guys. What are some of your favorite accounts? These could either be accounts that do amazing work for women and celebrate women, or even accounts of amazing women who you just want to give a shout out to. I'd love for you guys to comment some of your favorite accounts that celebrate women, and because I'd love to go and check them out, and I'm sure that once we create that list, a lot of other people would like to go and check them out as well. So just an opportunity for you guys to give a shout out to your favorite accounts today, because I think that it's really important that we celebrate each other, especially on a day like this, International Women's Day. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I know that I'm going to go and hang out with some amazingly talented ladies later this afternoon, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I really hope that you are also celebrating and being supported by fabulous women as well. And especially if you're a guy, making sure that you're celebrating the contribution of women to your, life, workplace, industry, whatever it is. Today's a great day just to acknowledge the contribution that's there. Perhaps even have some honest discussions about some of the struggles that might be impeding women in those in that industry or in that workplace or in that whatever. So yeah, but I think most importantly, just celebrating. So give me a list of amazing accounts that I should go and follow. Yeah, I wanna learn all about them. Thanks, guys.